So this is my Henry single shot rifle. It's chambered in 357 Magnum, and I've had the barrel cut down to 16 inches and threaded half by 28. And I found this thread protector that matches the contour of the barrel perfectly, so that looks nice. It has a red dot on it currently, but soon to be Skinner sights. And this leather sling was made by my friend Nikolai. He goes by the Greek Alchemist on Instagram, and he does leather work, so hit him up. So taking a quick look at this rifle, you can see that the barrel is a lot thicker around the chamber than you would have, say, in a revolver cylinder or barrel. And they actually use the same barrel stocks for these 357s as they do with the 308s and the other rifle cartridges that these rifles come in. So it's important to note that these are rifle loads and not pistol loads. Powder we're going to be using is H110, undeniably the best high velocity long barrel 357 powder, and we're going to be using small rifle primers. They have a slightly thicker cup for higher pressure. They're a little bit hotter than a small pistol primer, and they're just overall going to be good in this application with a rifle that has a very strong hammer. So the two bullets that I chose to test for this application are the 125 grain and 158 grain FP-XTP, because apparently they are made for rifle use and they hold together at higher velocities and provide deeper penetration over just expansion. But enough yapping. I am sizing some Starline 357 brass. Flare the case mouths just till the bullet starts to fit, not too much. Just like that. And seating primers with the Lyman AccuPrime. I love this thing. Super smooth and consistent. So Hornady has 357 rifle data with both of these bullets and H110 powder, and I've actually played around with them in the past using their charge weights, and it's just way too conservative for my setup. And this time I'm going to be starting at Hornady's maximum and working up from there. So with the 158 grain XTPs, I'm going to be going from 15.5 grains to 17.5 in half grain increments, 3-shot groups. And the 125s are going to get 19.5 grains to 21.5 in half grain increments and 3-shot groups. I'm going to be seating bullets and crimping separately. So what I'm going to do is raise the case up and screw the die down until the crimp touches, and then back it off a full turn and lock the die down there. So the last step, all these are getting what I would call like a light or medium crimp, because they're not going in a revolver, just single feed into a rifle. So pretty much the only thing to do now is go shoot them. Hopefully not blow our face off.
round primer. 1650 round primer. Primer's pretty round, just slightly starting to flatten. That one's pretty round. Pretty rounded, slightly flat, just like the last charge. Same thing. Once again, I think we're stopping at a good point. Hit 17. $17.50. Same thing. Primer's still rounded, just slightly flattened. $17.59. Primer nice and round. $19.97. Nice rounded primer, no pressure, easy extraction. $1.99. Round primer, easy extraction. $20.25. Round primer, easy to extract. Still, nice rounded primer, extracts easy. I don't think we're gonna run into pressure. Primer's still rounded, but it's just slightly starting to flatten. Just a little bit. Barely. Still very rounded. So we might be getting to the upper limits. I like that. Primer's getting a little flatter. I think we're stopping at a perfect time. Recoil's getting a little excessive.
Looking at brass, not too much to see. All around primers and easy extraction. Alright, so taking a quick look at these groups, the 158 grain seemed to shoot okay at the lower velocities and lower powder charge, but as we worked up, the groups seemed to fall apart, and the exact opposite pretty much happened with the 125 grain, where the groups were spread apart. It seemed to group two together, flyer, two together, flyer, and as we worked up in the charge weights, we seemed to get rid of that flyer. So these last three groups shot pretty good, and this is the one we're going to keep testing into the future because the group was good, the velocity was good, and I actually loaded a little bit more of this stuff and went back out to the range and zeroed the rifle with this and shot some better groups than this even, where all three of them were touching. It's after I cleaned the barrel. So I think there's some better accuracy to be had with this load, and we're going to continue testing it and shooting it into the future. So plugging this in my ballistic calculator, at 25 yards zero, it's about 1,300 foot-pounds of energy. 50, 75 yards, out to 75 yards, it's about 1,000 foot-pounds of energy, a little bit less at 100. It never goes more than half an inch high between 25 and 100, and it's basically re-zeroed at 100 or 0.3 low, 1.7 low, 125, 150, 3.9 low. So you can't really ask for much better than that with a 357 that I do not plan on shooting anything past 100 yards with. So what we're going to do next is go back out to the range and see how it expands hitting some water jugs at 100 yards. Alright, so I hit the jug right here, just about dead center where I was aiming at 100 yards. So let's see what the projectile did. You literally cannot ask for better than that.
Oh,
See the
that's so
pedals?
cool. Dude, that's cool. Science.